Hello, my dear friends. Welcome to online lecture. I am Shilpa Dadge, and today in this lecture we will continue the lecture on unit number 2 of Organization of Commerce and Management. This is going to be my first lecture. We divided such unit, it means unit number 2, into 6 parts. This is our first part. Let's we discuss our unit number 2, that is functions of management. To my dear students, in the introductions, means in short we already discussed the various management principles in the first chapters. It means already in the first unit or first chapters we studied details about the what is meant by principles, management and different principles of the management. So such principles are very important in the managing the organization. It means when we manage the organization, when we manage the businesses, at that time such principles plays vital role. Means at the time of achieving any objectives, any goals of the organization, there is a need to follow or to use the such functions. My dear students, we already studied in the 11th standards about the forms of business organization. Especially such forms of business organization divided into two categories, that is first one public sector organization and second one private sector organization. Public sector organizations consist with government company, departmental organization. Then after private sector organization consists with 5 forms, that is sole trading concern, partnership firm, joint Hindu family business, cooperative society and joint stock company. So how the functions of management adopted in the business organization, there is small example, listen. That is in the joint Hindu family business, who is the head of joint Hindu family business? Obviously answer is what? That is Karta. Karta is a manager or head of the family business. It means in short all over responsibility of the family business that is taken by the Karta. It means with the help of other persons, it means with the help of family members, he doing their business activities. It means the Karta is doing with the help of family members what may be activities done by the Karta with the family members, that is known as management. Okay, it means for the purpose of fulfilling objective of any business organization, there is a need of use of the effective and efficient management theory or concept. It means in short what is meant by management? For the or the tasks which are taken for the achieving any goals, any target, that is known as management. Okay, so in this means in the introductions, in short we discuss about the which by way the functions of management that is important in the business organization for fulfilling their objective. Okay, then after our next point, that is according to Allen, which type of definition define, that is L.A. Allen defined management is what manager does. What is the meaning of such definition? Means in short there is an important role of the management in the business. Why? Because the role of management, it means he perform different functions in the business organizations. So for that purpose there is an important role of the manager. It means whatever may be activities done by the manager, that is nothing but the management. So manager starts their management functions, that is first planning and ends with controlling. It means functions of manager, that is start with planning and ends with controlling. All these functions adopted in the businesses, and then after such functions that are inseparable in nature. Inseparable means that cannot be separated, and generally such management functions consist with all levels of management. My dear students, we already discussed the levels of management in the last unit in the 11 standards. The levels of management that is consist with top level, middle level and low level of management. These are the three levels of management. In all these levels there is also need of the management functions. Then after our second one definition, that is according to Henry Fayol. What is the definition of Henry Fayol? To manage is to forecast, to plan, to organize, to command and to control. What is the meaning of definitions? What may be defined by Henry Fayol? To manage means to forecast. To forecast means in short to predict, to estimate or to guess. Then to plan, proper planning in advance. Then to organize. To organize means that is nothing but the arrangement. Then after classifications, systemize, all these terms that is used for purpose of to organize. Then to command. To command means that is to instructions, and then after to control. So by this way such definition defined by Henry Fayol. Then after Luther Gulick has given one keyword. Which is that keyword? That is the POSCORB, that is POSDCORB. Means for the management functions such keyword, that is for P for planning, O for organizing, S for staffing, D for directing, Co for coordination, R for reporting and B for budgeting. Such R and B, that is reporting and budgeting, such functions are brief statement in the functions that is called as controlling. So my dear friends, our main point, it means main point, that is functions of management. There is a small diagram. With the help of such diagram I will try to explain the functions of management. That is such functions of management consist with 6, that is first one planning, then second one organizing, third staffing, then directing, then coordinating and last one that is controlling. Then after our first function of management, that is planning. Planning considered as this is the most important function of management. Which is the most important function? That is nothing but planning. Means generally every functions of the management that is depends on the planning. So for that purpose it is considered as basic and important function of management. Okay. Then whatever may be things to be done in advance, all these involves in the planning. So for that purpose it is considered as intellectual process. Intellectual process means what? That is the psychological or conceptual process. So for that purpose in this case there is an involvement of some thinking, decisions making. It means whatever may be thinking process or decisions taken in the businesses, that is by way of logical or by way of rational. So for that purpose it is considered as intellectual process. Then after it focuses on organization objectives and also develops the various course of action. Then after, with the help of such meaning, in short, we say that planning is a detailed program of future course of action. It means whatever maybe we want to do in the future. For that purpose, whatever may be program conducted by the managers, that is called planning. Okay. Then after, our next point, that is definition of the planning. In this first definition defined by Knut O'Donnell, what is the definition? That is, planning is deciding in advance. It means planning, that is a advanced program. It means, in short, in advance they decided. What decided? What to do, how to do it, when to do it, and who is to do it. Okay. So dear friends, in the planning, this is an advanced program where we decide what, how, when, and who is to do. All these programs comes in the planning. Generally, such planning reduce the gap between where we are or where we want to go, and all these things possible only with the help of planning. Then after, second definition according to James Toner. James Toner define in a simple language, it is a process. Which type of process? That is establishing goals and suitable course of action. For which purpose? For achieving the goals. Okay. Planning is a process where we decide our goals, and then after we can take action for the achieving such goals. This is a simple definition and simple language used by James Toner. Then after, our next point, that is importance of planning. Planning, this is considered as important and fundamental function of the management. Okay. With the help of such planning, there are more importance. Which are they? That is, first important, that is helps to set clear objectives. It means planning, this is relates with the some objectives, tasks, target, etc. Okay. It means with the help of planning, we try to achieving whatever may be objective decide as per the plan. So for that purpose, in this case, it means such objectives or with the help of planning, it is helpful to the managers to analyze present situations of the organization, and on the basis of such present situations, he identify which ways are important for the better positions of the business organization in the future. For that purpose, it is important. Then after, second important, that is provides path of action. It means planning, in short, makes sure that the goals and their objectives that are already stated, already declared, already decided. Okay. So as per such goals, managers can provide the proper direction for doing all the things, whatever may be things decided as per terms and condition, at right time by right way. Okay. It means for the achieving goals, such planning provide the proper schedule for conducting the various activities of the business, and all these things done by the management with the help of to directing his subordinates when required. Such proper directions makes able to all the persons to perform their works at a right time, at a right way. Then after, next importance, that is planning improves performance. How planning importance for improve the performance? A good manager can frame his plan by way of involving number of subordinates. When they can discuss with their subordinates, they are committed in implementing their plans in the business organization with successfully, and such things that can be indirectly motivates to improving their performance. So such things very important, beneficial for the organization when efficient working of the employees possible. So due to proper planning, the employees can be works according to guidelines. As a result, it is possible to improve their performance for the purpose of increasing profit ratio of the organization. Then after, next one, that is minimizes risks. Planning basically it is based on forecasting techniques, that is where as per the planning process they looking into the future, they are ready to anticipating the future changes. By this way, means every business organization has to face some risks. This is a compulsion, or every business organizations always ready to face the number of risks. But with the help of such planning, it is possible to the organizations to face uncertain risks. It means, in short, they cannot eliminate the risks, they cannot avoid the risks, but just they try to minimize the risks, and when it is possible, only with the help of planning. It means with the help of planning, it is possible to the business organizations to know their strength, weakness, threats, opportunities, etc. So with the help of all these things, they try to minimize their risks. Then next one, planning leads to optimum utilization of resources. What is meant by optimum utilization of resources? That is nothing but the maximum use of the resources. Organization plans prepare by taking into considerations the availability of the resources and by proper allocation of the resources. Okay, it means in the business organization, number of resources are used. That resources may be man-made resources or natural resources. Whatever may be resources are used in the business organization, there is a need to avoid the wastage of the resources. But when it is possible, wastage of resources by way of proper planning. It means with the help of planning, it is possible maximum use of resources and to avoid the wastage of resources. Then after, next, helps in decision making. Decisions making, it means to make the decisions, to take the decisions. There are various alternatives in front of management. Okay, it means at the time of for achieving the goals, planning helps the management to select the best alternative. Best alternative, it means at the time of at the time of running the business organization, there are various approaches. That approaches may be some positive or some negative. So in this case, with the help of planning, it is possible to take the correct decisions at correct time. Okay, means decisions are taken after selecting the alternative course of actions as per the defined goal. So all these things helps to the management to take the logical decisions. It means with the help of proper thinking, he should try to take the correct decision. Then after next one, that is useful in setting the standard for controlling. Such planning useful for set the standards for controlling. Planning provide the basis for control. Generally it is considered as two sides of functions of management, that is one planning and second one controlling. So for that purpose it is considered as planning provide the basis for control. Generally plans serve a standard for the evaluation of performance. Like that way, if there is a sound planning, if there is a proper planning, then it is possible to control on that. So such plans provide the standards, targets against which actual performance can be compared. If there are any deficiency, then corrective action is taken. So for that purpose, if there is a no plan, then there is a no need of control. Means in short, if there is a proper planning, then after it is possible to controlling on the activities. Then after next one, facilitate coordination of all activities. Planning facilitate the coordination of activities. Means such coordination reduce overlapping among the activities. It means in the business organization they are closely related with each other. With the help of planning, it is possible to maintain the coordination. It means for the proper planning, these are the interrelated activities and resources of the organization. So the various department works as per the plan and the coordination is achieved. In short, with the help of such planning, the activities, what may be efforts of the departments and divisions can be coordinated with help of overall plan. So for that purpose, the integrated planning is the important to avoid the conflicts, to avoid the dispute between the different departments, which helpful to maintain the harmony as per the implementation. Then after next, facilitate other functions, other management functions. Every business organization functions for which purpose? For achieving the goals, to set the goal as per the planning stage. If there is a not planning, then there is a no need of other function of management. It means in short, if there is a plan, then there is a need of other function. If there is a no any plan, then after there is a no any need of the other function of management. It means no need of organizing, staffing, coordinating, controlling, etc. It means in short, planning facilitate to all over other functions of management. And after next and last importance of management, that is promotes innovative ideas. It means to develop innovative, creative ideas. So in this process, generally such innovative ideas at the time of decisions making. Decisions making, when it may be happen, when any type of critical actions, critical behavior may happens in the business organization. Means in this case, in this condition or in this situation, all the persons try to follow some new ideas, new things, new views that are nothing but the innovative ideas, which are very important, and it is considered challenging activities for the business organization, and that is very important for the growth and prosperity of the business organization. Generally, for the growth of business organization, for the expansions of business organization, such term is very important, that is innovation, creativity, etc. These are the very important terms which is helpful for the prosperity, for the expansion of the business. So for that purpose, planning requires continuous monitoring environment for the new ideas, for the development. So for that purpose, it is possible to reduce the risk factor behind the innovation. It means such planning reduce the risks with the help of innovative ideas. So for that purpose, all these are the importance of the planning that are very important when managers do the plan of any businesses. With the help of such planning, all things are possible. Then after, conclusion. In short, what is the conclusion about planning? In short, planning this is considered as very important role in every walk of life of organization as well as individual. It means it is considered as very important in our personal life or also in our business organization. Why? Because with the help of such planning, it is possible to avoid the risks, any uncertainties. It is not completely avoid, but try to minimize it. So for that purpose, such planning considered as basic requirement, that is the important basic or primary function of management for the organization, for their survival, for their growth, and also for the purpose of their success. So by this way, all these terms related to planning, if there is any doubts about the meaning, definition and their importance, then ask me in the comment box, and the remaining points related to function of management we'll discuss in the next part. Thank you.